What is going on, my friends? Welcome back to the Appalachian Mountains. I'm very excited. I just struck the mother lode of trout. So I've actually parked and fished at this place before, but last time I was here there were hardly any trout, but there were tons of crawdads. This time I come and check it out. I'll put my polarized sunglasses over the lens. Can you guys see that? We have struck the mother lode of trout, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what is going on here, but it is spring, and the last time I was here, it is fall. Very, very early spring here in March. You can see things are just kind of starting to turn green. We've got some new growth here. I saw some daffodils popping up at various places along the road on my drive up here. So, oh man, there's a couple of really big trout, but a bunch of trout in here. This is going to be really cool. So there's one thing I have to say. I'm trying not to get too excited because a lot of times in these situations, in these small creeks and stuff like that, especially where there's this like main thoroughfare coming through here, you have a lot of people stop at a spot like this to fish for the trout. So sometimes they can be very pressured. So I'm cautiously optimistic, but I am excited because I have my Ace Videos Trout Tube Box link in the description. Just 5 amazing micro tubes for trout. I'm gonna start off with, let's see, probably this. No, I'm gonna start off with crawfish. It's the most natural color in there. It's just a nice little mocha colored. It's called crawfish. And you know, I was gonna put a little jig head. Well, yeah, you know, I am gonna put a little jig head with it. And I'm actually gonna rig this with the internal weight method. Just sliding the jig head in the back of the tube, and it gives it a nice falling action. That's why you rig this way. And it covers that gray jig head. Trout in crystal clear creeks like this are very sensitive to color. Doesn't that look, oh man, just a little micro tube. I'm excited. That's all rigged up like should be. And then folks, I'm going to show you guys something kind of crazy. I have here bacon. One of the reasons why I have bacon is because trout can't resist it. A lot of you guys may not have heard of that, but trout love bacon. And so what I have, this is a backup bait. It also can be used as a scent. So I'm going to take this bait and rub the bacon on it, and hopefully it gives it a good little scent there for those trout. And then you also have bacon to eat later. It's the best vegetable out there. So there we go. Let's get fishing. All right guys, so as I was rigging up here, a couple of subscribers are here. They were just fishing down the way. Did you guys catch anything?
Caught a few, yeah. I caught a couple.
Nice. Can I see them? Sweet. Now, is it normal for this many trout to be around here this time of year?
Oh yeah. They just stocked it.
Oh, sweet, sweet, excellent. Well, this is Jonathan.
Daniel.
Yo, you're Daniel. You're Jonathan. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my channel. So sweet. It's always fun running into subscribers out here. And oh man, there's a giant trout. I mean, a huge one. I gotta be careful standing in the middle of the road here. Oh wow, we've got some nice ones down there, folks. I did not see that one. Oh, I got a bite right away. Alright guys, after many casts, I can't get any of them to bite. They bit it when it initially dropped in front of them. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna get tricky with it. I'm gonna come around over here. I'm gonna try to sneak around basically. Got one. I got one. Oh, it's a good one too. It's a good one. Yes! Yes, yes! First fish of the day on the micro tube. Oh, it is a stocked one. That's all right though. That's still cool. Very nice for eating. Perfect little size. I don't think there's a size limit around here anyway, but he got that little crawfish colored tube. Excellent. Got a little lunch, folks. And just stick him in this little dive bag here and come down. Let's see here. I come down and I'm just gonna leave him in the cool water right there. I'm gonna eat him soon, so yeah. Another snag, dang it. I got somebody else's fishing line. Oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. I got a tiny little jerkbait. I caught somebody else's little tiny Rapala jerkbait there. That's like a $5 or $6 find. Sweet. All right, I got a free lure. All right, guys, I have a new idea here. I see a lot of trout hitting the surface, so I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try switching colors to this hare's ear, and we're gonna go completely weightless. I think that just a little weightless tube like this should get him if just skim it across the surface like a little bug. All right, I'm gonna do the exact same kind of routine there. Just sneak around. Got him, got him. Yes! Yes! Oh, shoot, that was a good one too. Guy's fishing it across the surface. Shoot. I just fished it across the surface, kind of like a dry fly. All right, so the trout seem pretty wise. Now, I'm not getting any more bites. So, I'm gonna test something out here. I've been wanting to see how early in the spring crawdads come out, or if they ever go away, because where I grew up in Idaho, they disappear for the winter time. They go really deep, or they bury themselves in the sand and mud, and you just simply can't catch them in the spring. But I don't know if that's the same case down south here, so let's try something. All right, so not only do trout like bacon, not only do I like bacon, but crawfish love bacon as well. So to see if there are any crawfish, you put a strip of succulent bacon on. There we go, just like that. And let's see if there are any crawfish down there. So bacon usually causes quite a stir on the bottom of any river or stream. And before long I had these minnows around. I think these are blunt nose minnows, but a lot of minnows look similar, so I'm not sure, but I think they're blunt nose. And then the first crawfish of the season came around. They do come out in early spring. He had a hard time finding it there. I don't know why he wandered off, but they were down there. I'm not sure that they hibernate here in the Appalachian Mountains. And I could see him come up to the bacon there. He started to haul it away, and I hauled him up. There's one little crawfish on it. Just one. This will be the first crawfish of the year if I can get him. Got him! Yes! First crawfish of 2022. Fantastic little teeny tiny guy. Almost like major bait size there. Cool, little buddy. You know what I'm gonna do? For good fortune, I'm gonna actually throw this one back. First one of the year, we'll throw him back in the water. Watch the giant trout eat him. So when I cast back down there, you can actually see a crawfish in the back there just chilling. And I wonder if that was the one that I'd just thrown in there. I'm not really sure. But eventually the bacon calls out one from under this big rock here. It's kind of interesting because he didn't go straight for it. In fact, he starts trying to climb the rock for some reason. I'm not sure why. He's not very coordinated. kind of falls off there. And then he wanders off. And he wanders off for a while. I'm not sure what that was about. But he comes back and he sees a minnow eating on his bacon, and he punches him out of the way. These minnows need to watch out. I actually have seen a minnow pinched in half by a craw. They are prey. They seem pretty comfortable around him, but if a crawfish wants a minnow, he can snatch him, and he's got the power to divide him up and feast. Not really sure what the crawfish is doing because his rock is over there, but he's dragging the piece of bacon around. It's kind of a fight between him and the minnows. They keep getting their chunks, but he wants the whole thing. He's kind of struggling with it. It's kind of like when you have a really heavy HelloFresh box. You kind of have to drag the whole thing in the house. This is sort of like a HelloFresh box to a crawdad. But I could see my bacon disappear behind the rock. Got him! Yes! Second crawdad of the year. This one's a keeper. Definitely a little eater there. I wanted to show y'all something real quick with this. So observe his color. We're gonna get inside my tube tackle box. This is the tube we were using earlier. Check out how similar he is in color to the tube. Look, he grabbed onto the piece of bacon there. Hey, little monster. All right, so you can see the color similarities. That's why this crawfish color caught that trout earlier. And look at him. I set him on. He's trying to grab my other piece of bacon. You know what? You deserve it. You know, you just munch on that. Have a good last. It's kind of like the last meal before you're. Ooh, that's kind of gruesome. All right. Now, you get in there. You enjoy that, and that'll be your last meal. Whoa! Whoa! Go. Look at this. You guys caught all that in the time that I've been. Yeah, that's a huge one.
Yeah, that's a big one. My dad got that one there.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a couple videos. Yeah. I got this one here. This one.
That is. Yeah. That is gorgeous. Wow, you guys have a feast.
Yeah.
What were you guys using?
I use a blue fox lure.
A blue fox. Ah, okay.
Yeah. I use a Thomas double spinner. Okay.
What is? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Double. Okay, nice. Very nice. Wow. Yeah. That's fantastic.
Yeah. You got
cool.
anything yet?
Yeah, I got one trout and a couple crawfish, so I have a crawfish line down there now. So.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. See you guys. Appreciate it. All right, my friends. After Jonathan and Daniel showing me that huge stringer of fish, the trout might want something kind of fast moving. So this little jerkbait that I found, I'm gonna try that. That'd be so cool to catch something on a jerkbait that I catch on my fishing line. All right, got that rigged up. Let's go around here. I'm gonna try to get sneaky with it again. All right, here we go. Here we go. Got him, got him. I got one on the jerkbait. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's barely hooked. He's barely hooked. All right, I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Yes, I got him on the jerkbait that I found. That, ooh, either this is a stalker from last year or it's a wild one. It has like pink fins. Huh. But on that little jerkbait there, folks, that I found, or I caught on my tube. Look at the crawfish. He's just sitting there chowing down on the bacon. The sun's come out. Look how beautiful it is. Look how clear the water is. Ah, I love being out here. Got him, got him. Guys, I thought, let's try something different. Let's try casting upstream and bringing it down, and that got a trout on that little jerkbait again. that is, oh man, this is fun. This is fun. Whoa, this is crazy. Look at that, never seen this before. He has a line that got broken off in his mouth, and I caught the line. Maybe I didn't even catch the trout. Well, no, I did see him in pursuit though. I don't know. Huh, or maybe I just caught the line that he was snagged on. There we go. 3. You know, I think I'm gonna keep 3 trout for the day. You know, I do need a few more crawdads though, but I think that does it for me. I think we got a nice little lunch here on this gorgeous little creek. All right, the trout are secured. Now I just gotta cast in. I wanna catch a few more crawfish. So this time I cast it into the deeper part of the creek, kind of the deeper vein right in the middle where a lot of the trout were hanging out. And you could tell they were interested in it. They liked the smell of it, but it was a little too big for these ones. And I wanted to see if any crawfish dared venture out from under the rocks to grab it with all these trout swimming around. I don't think that crawfish are that scared of trout. Even these big brutes here, check out these ones. Now, these 2 trout mostly hung out under the bridge, kind of out of sight, but these are the big ones. But you see here, the crawfish has it, and he's drifting downriver. The piece of bacon got pulled downriver, and a trout goes down and kind of is hanging out in the area, but he's just not interested in the crawfish. And in all the years I've been trout fishing, I have never cut open a trout and found a big crawfish inside. Maybe little tiny, like 1 inch or 1.5 inch crawfish, but never a big one. And that is kind of interesting. They just come out, they're not scared of the trout at all, even these big ones. But you see there's a nice variety there. Big ones, medium ones, then little small ones along the rocks. And then my camera fell over in the current. All right, my friends, don't know what happened down there, but while I'm waiting, I've got all the cook's stuff set up. Here we go. It is just a gorgeous day out here in the mountains. What a fun time. Got my cook stuff set up here. We've got bacon. I've got biscuits. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a special dessert I'm gonna make today. Gotta cook the crawfish and trout. And then after that, we'll make something I've been really looking forward to. You know what though? Maybe I should just make dessert first, because honestly, that's one of the things I'm really looking forward to. Yep, I'm gonna do that. So I have here some biscuit mix. Peel it off, break the dumb thing. There we go. That part's kind of cool. We're gonna make mini donuts, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. There we go, ugly little donuts. Bring these over here. We're just gonna, that hot enough? Yes, it is. It is. Scoot over 4 mini donuts. It doesn't take them long at all to cook. Just float them around in their little oil hot tub there. Now this is where the magic happens. So I take the little donuts out, and I have here powdered sugar. And I'm going to drop them boop, straight in the powdered sugar. And 4. And we're going to seal this up. Oh, didn't think that one through. They're burning through the plastic bag. They're too hot. I should have let them cool. It's my first time doing this. Okay. Don't laugh. I'm trying new things here. All right, we'll drop those little fellows in. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'll take this and coat them like that. Didn't think that one through. And then I will put the lid on, give it a little shake. Oh my goodness, look at that. All right, let's give these a go. Even though I'm starting with dessert first, I better say a quick prayer. Since this is the start of the meal, I've got people driving by wondering what the heck I'm doing. Got powdered sugar everywhere. This is really good, folks. Oh man, oh man. I'm gonna eat all of these. I just made mini donuts, guys. Are you kidding me? Mini donuts. Ta-da! Wow. This was a good choice to eat dessert first. Made a total mess here. Oh, that was good. All right, after a sumptuous dessert first meal, it's time to fillet the trout. Are you kidding me? All the crawdads are gone. The crawfish are gone, folks. I can't believe it. Let's see here. You know, they're pretty quick. They're quicker than you think. They probably gone. There you go. I thought the bag was sealed up. Maybe I forgot to snap the lock on it. I was eating dessert first when they made their getaway. So this just occurred to me. Those crawfish basically came, ate their fill of bacon, and then got away scot-free. Maybe we can get some to come out if I throw the trout guts. See, now what they're gonna do is they're gonna eat their fill of trout. Little monsters. I'm gonna score each of these trout a bunch of times as well. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something kind of cool here. Look at that. A bunch of cuts in them. And that's because I'm gonna wrap these in bacon. Check it out, guys. 3 trout, thoroughly scored. Let's break out the bacon. Take our little morsels. I have butter here. I planned on boiling the crawfish in butter, but that plan's out the window now. Anywho, we still have the trout, so I will take the bacon and wrap them up. Oh, what am I doing? I think I've never done this before. I like stock trout, and they're pretty good, but when you've had wild ones, there's really no comparison. Stock trout are decent, but they do need a little help. So that's why I have my first cast seasoning. Link in the description below. The best seasoning in the whole world. Just a light dusting for each side. And then I'll wrap it in bacon. And raw bacon you can kind of stretch out and wrap it more than you think. It looks like we'll take 2 pieces for each trout. That is just fine with me. That ought to make a little stock trout absolutely scrumptious. There we go, 3 little morsels. We'll take the first one and lay them in there. You don't need butter or oil because the bacon makes its own grease. It won't stick to the pan. Just like little pigs in a blanket. Bacon wrapped trout, nothing like it. Oh, oh my. That's what I'm talking about. That is exactly, oh, and it smells divine. See, that bacon just permeates the trout, gives it a lovely flavor. It's not something you'll find at the Ritz, but it's a great outdoor meal. That's lights out. For stock trout, it's a 10 out of 10. Easy. Uh-oh. 5-second rule. You got stock trout in your lake or stream? A little bacon will make them 10 out of 10. Oh, perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Well, my friends, a delicious lunch slash supper. It's like 4 o'clock. Ended up taking me, I kept fishing. Even though the crawdads got away, it was still amazing. And that just means I have to come back here and try for some more. I've already caught a ton of crawfish from this bridge. If you guys want to check out that episode, it was really, really fun. Starting to really like this spot. And there's a ton of it to explore still. So, I have to come back out here. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll see you in the next one.